inflation to 22.79% in June. Tunisia and European Union plan to tackle irregular migration. Good evening, listeners. Today is Monday, 29th Dhul-Hijjah 1444 after Hijrah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, which is equivalent to 17th July 2023. I am Salma Adam Iko with the news. President Bola Tinubu has departed Nairobi, the Kenyan capital, after participating in the 5th Mid-Year Coordination Meeting of the African Union, AU. The Nigerian leader left Abuja on Saturday for the meeting with other leaders in the continent and is expected back in the country today, Monday. At the EU meeting, the president had yesterday said Africa cannot attain integration and prosperity while Africans languish in pain and anguish. He reaffirmed Africa's unity and strength while strongly rejecting the notion of a new scramble for the continent. Also on Saturday, Tinubu called on African leaders to respect democracy, rule of law, and ensure political stability. He also called on the United Nations to take firm stance against military coups. Tinubu also urged African military institutions and the state to recognize and respect the need for democratic renewal. The Nigerian leader, who is also the chairperson of ECOWAS Authority of Head of State and Government, said coup d'etat should be discouraged in the continent, especially in the face of challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic, insecurity, and climate change. Senator Abubakar Kyari, Deputy National Chairman North of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, has emerged as acting National Chairman of the ruling party. This follows the resignation of Senator Abdullahi Adamu as the party's National Chairman. In line with the party's constitution, if a National Chairman resigns, the Deputy National Chairman from the zone will take over in acting capacity. Kyari led some members of the National Working Committee into a meeting currently taking place at the party's National Secretariat in Abuja amid tight security. 7 controversial moments under Adamu as APC chairman. Meanwhile, the National Working Committee, NWC, of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC has postponed the National Caucus and the National Executive Committee NEC meetings indefinitely. This followed the resignation of Senator Abdullahi Adamu as the party's national chairman. The meetings were supposed to hold on July 10th and 11th, but were earlier postponed for Tuesday and Wednesday. Addressing newsmen at the end of the emergency meeting of the National Working Committee, the APC acting national chairman, Senator Abubakar Kyari, said the meeting had been moved. He also confirmed the resignation of the party's national secretary, Iola Omisori. The federal government has officially confirmed the first case of anthrax in the country. A statement released by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, signed by Dr. Kolumba Tivakuru, Chief Veterinary Officer of Nigeria, said animals showing signs of possible case of anthrax on a farm in Suleja, Niger State, were also reported to the Office of Chief Veterinary Officer of Nigeria on July 14, 2023. The federal government issued a warning to Nigerians weeks ago after learning of an anthrax outbreak in northern Ghana, where also infected animals had died. Anthrax is caused by a spore-forming bacterium bacillus, which mostly affected livestock like cattle, sheep, and goats. However, it can also infect people who come in contact with infected people or contaminated animal products like meat, wool, or skins. Anthrax that spread via the skin might result through open wounds or contact with contaminated objects, while anthrax that spread through the air can happen when spores are inhaled. Operatives of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps Jigawa State Command have arrested 2 suspects over possession of a counterfeit United States dollar worth 30,900, United said. The spokesperson of the command, CSC Adamu, stated this while parading the suspect yesterday at the command headquarters in Dutse, the state capital. The suspect at 25 years, Lado Umar of Tashar Musawa, Zaria local government area, Kaduna said, and 35 years, Abdurrahman Khalid. According to him, the suspects were arrested when one Lado Umar lodged a complaint that one Abdurrahman Khalid deceived and defrauded him by linking him off with one Malam who collected the sum of 147,500 naira to provide him with a local shop. He said the latter owned up to the allegation but claimed that the laddie met with fake foreign currency and asked him how to spend it without any hitch, which he told him that he knew one Malam Haruna who lives in Guru, Yobe State, that will help him turn the fake currency into genuine cash. The news is coming to you from Studio Swaba Radio. More news after the short break. Do stay. Welcome back. You're still onto the services of Swaba Radio 104.9 Hadija. The Abdullahi Mahmoud Foundation AMF Garin Gabas has sponsored 3 players to play a professional football career in Golden Boot Soccer Academy, Bukuru, Jos Plateau State. The players were selected after playing an intense Garin Gabas competition some weeks ago titled Garin Gabas Unity Cup 2023. The chairman of the foundation, Abdullahi Mahmoud, charged 3 players to work hard in order to make the state and Nigerian proud in the eyes of the world. Our correspondent Muhammad Suleiman Yobe has more on this.
The foundation, under the leadership of Abdullahi Mahmoud, who organized the football competition titled Garin Gabas Unity Cup, sponsored 3 young players after the talent they show during the competition. The players include Abubakar Nauwa, known as Mbampe, Salisu Abdusalam, known as Alami, and Gambo Hassanare, known as Ziyad, were all handed over to the Golden Boot Academy Football Club chairman in Bukuru, Plateau State yesterday for special training. Golden Boot Academy Football is a team with a good history in the field of football, in producing talented players like Ahmad Musa and many more who are currently playing in domestic league European competition, among others. Salisu Tori is the special assistant on new media to the chairman of the foundation, Abdullahi Mahmoud, explained the efforts they are making toward helping youth in Jigawa State.
The main purpose of organizing this tournament is for the unity and development of Garin Gabas Ward, Malamadur local government, and Hadija Emirate at large, Jigawa State. We started this tournament on 18th of June with 8 polling units or teams under the Garin Gabas Ward. Under this tournament, we have selected best players, which some are midfield, wings players, them like Gambia Ziyad, which is playing number 7, Bakar Mpape, which is playing number 11, and the Salisu Abdusalam, which is playing center, that means number 10. The main purpose of organizing this tournament is not only for the playing of football or something like that. It's for the unity under the ward or local government. The person that is in Garin Gabas polling unit, now he knows the person that is in Meso polling unit or in Jala polling unit or in Tira polling unit. So and now we have selected 3 best players to just on Saturday, 16th of this month. We have